Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and I have something new and probably exciting today. Where am I? I'm in some crazy world that looks like it has monsters in it, so I should be careful. This is a new series called Chain World, where I am in a world that a bunch of other players have played before me, and it is apparently nighttime, but it looks reasonably safe around here. And there's a little exclamation mark above this box. And so let's take a look at these books. Chain World Rules. Welcome, descendant, to the YouTube Chain World. Your ancestors came before you, shaping the land as they saw fit. Now it's your turn. Go build your structures and claim your land. After all, your ancestors didn't live and die to have you forget who they were. You have one life, and after that, your descendant will take over. Don't travel too far away. Don't write text on signs. Books are okay. Record every bit of your play in case you die. Be respectful of your ancestors. Don't destroy their work. Leave the book in the chest. Do not use health-restoring items. As I understand it, this is a no health regeneration, and so we have 10 hearts, and that is it. And here are all of the people who came before me. I think there's going to be like a big playlist. Cthulhu is the one who came right before me, who invited me. And so I will just say done, and put this book back in here. And then additional rules. I think people could add like additional restrictions and different types of things. Thou shalt not use health regeneration items, as I already mentioned. No iron or diamond armor. Okay, interesting. Not sleep in a warm bed. Must embrace the cold of the night. And Cthulhu says, create a memorial unto thine ancestor and inter a memento therein. All right. So apparently I need to create a memorial to Cthulhu. Fascinating. And there are obviously already a number of things built in this world that I will want to check out, but I'm in creative mode for some reason, which is probably not intentional. And so let's do... I'm actually playing this on a server because it is a hardcore world. I don't have permission to use this command, so I can't put myself in survival. All right, that's a problem. Let me go try to fix this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now in survival mode, and so I've managed to fix that up. As you can see, it is hardcore mode. I've got the crazy hardcore hearts that are down here, and without health regeneration, basically these are my 10 hearts, and after I die, that's the reason I'm playing on a server, because normally if you die in hardcore world, or hardcore mode, it will delete the world, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, I don't see any monsters right over here. I imagine... Obviously, there are lots of structures that we can go and explore, things that previous people have built. Looks like there's some kind of farm over here that might have some food. I see some watermelons. I imagine that there is like a chest full of some items and some loot and some weapons and different things that I might be able to use. So let me talk about a couple more aspects of this particular world, this chain world. If I hit F3, you'll see that this is Minecraft 1.7.4, and that is presumably because that is when the world was started a number of ancestors ago. And so we're all continuing to play in 1.7.4. And it is also the case that Cthulhu, who was my direct ancestor in this particular world, did a playthrough, you know, and built some things and left me some notes and different things. But I have not watched Cthulhu's run in this world because another one of the rules is you can't watch the videos of your immediate ancestor. And as a result, there are always going to be some surprises. And so I'm just going to make a couple of quick wooden tools, just like this for right now, and grab a crafting table. And try to stay in safe areas since it's nighttime. But check out... Okay, so we've got plenty of potatoes and wheat. And so we'll be able to get some food. And so I'll go ahead and harvest these things up. So I have, prior to Cthulhu was Proxy, and I have watched a little bit of what she was doing in this world, but not a ton, because I figured it would be fun to be a surprise. I've seen the idea of this at some points in the past, although I don't think I've ever participated in one, a chain world, where basically, you know, you play the world for a little while, and then you hand it off to somebody else. And so I thought it would be an interesting experience, and so when Cthulhu invited me to try this out, I was like, yeah, I'll participate in that. And at the time that I am starting to record this, I don't know exactly when this is going to air, I have not yet picked who my... Right. I've been recording Spacebard, and for a minute I forgot that I can jump. But I can jump. Hooray! I'm a jumping maniac. We'll get some watermelon as well. Watermelon's not a very good food. Okay, the moon is going down, which means the sun's going to be coming up, which will give me some more confidence. I don't even have a furnace right now to cook this food. But where should we go first? Yeah, I haven't picked who my descendant is going to be, so I'm going to have to talk to some folks. Hey, an apple. It's another nice piece of food. I need to figure out who I want to hand off this world to afterwards and see if someone's willing to participate. Okay, I'm just peeking around. Ooh, okay, there's cows down there. So there's a big cow pen. Looks like there's maybe some other types of animal pens over there. And it almost looks like ruins of some structure over there. So these are interesting things. I think even like the raw potatoes are not a very good food, but I have a ton of them. And why are they... How did they come in 2 stacks? I'm not sure what happened there. And then over here, it looks like we've got some kind of crazy bridges that go over here, and there's kind of a more normal bridge over here and a lot of big structures. So I think that's the first place I want to explore. And yeah, that's part of the, I don't know, the interest and the excitement of this type of world, is that there are things here that people before you have built and presumably left some books and messages where you might learn more about them and what they've done. And so I would like to do that, and so we'll just kind of go exploring together. This is interesting. No signs for writing on, but someone put a sign in an item frame that goes over this crazy thing, and look at this. Interesting. So are these people's kind of like monument to previous people and kind of like their Minecraft heads or skins, I imagine, possibly? And let's see. YouRedstone, I believe, is the person who started this. Let's see, there's a chest over here. We've got another book and quill. Although, does this one... Here lies YouRedstone. He requested his belongings to be with him in the afterlife. Bouncy, please leave a nice message for my tomb. Okay, oops. I didn't want to add that. Okay. I see, and so here he's entombed, and then... I presume that this is just a named book. I wonder if it's signed. I wonder if I can get it out of the item frame and actually, like, read it. I see. And so I guess... Projects, observatory, wooden bridge, vertical mine shaft, cave paintings. I see. So I guess... Do people leave these, like, before they die? Like, if they get down to a half a heart, do they go and kind of, like, set up their own tomb? Or do they pass on information to the next person? I'm unsure. I might talk to Cthulhu a little bit more about this. But let's check out a few more of these. Oh, wow! Well, iron armor, but apparently we're not allowed to use that. Evening fall. Pick of Destiny. This pick seems to be special. It seems as if it can pass on its totally powerful attributes to each pick it's repaired with. Try to prevent it from breaking. It may just save us all. But I don't see a pick here. So I imagine it was used by one of my other ancestors. A damage log? Interesting. 1 heart for getting where the stairwell was. Houses are dangerous. Alright, interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll use a book and quill to kind of like keep a log of things like that. And... Bunsy the Frog, Sir Bunsible, ventured into the nether and never returned. Followed his footsteps and retrieved his relics, including the legendary blade, the Sword of the Evening Fall. The Pick of Destiny, which is yet to fulfill its prophecy. Rocket ship mob farm. Oh, Cave in the Valley, Nether Portal. I think I saw the rocket ship mob farm, actually, because I saw something, yes, that looks like a rocket ship. I see, and so I guess it's a dark room where the mobs are falling, and so we might be able to get some good loot over there. Okay, interesting. And then does this continue on, or... Not sure exactly what to expect over here. There's nothing in this chest. Interesting. So apparently we have kind of, like some lost history associated with some of our ancestors, and I haven't seen anything associated with Proxy or Cthulhu. And obviously, things like fall damage could be very dangerous, and since you can't heal at all, there's lots of threats, even, just trying to do like a building project during the daytime that might happen in this world. All right, but let's go ahead and head over here. It's cool that we're starting in one of these mesas. It gives a lot of kind of clay, and we could get various dyes and make a bunch of things with pretty colors if we wanted to. And it seems like this fenced-in area, anyway, seems to be pretty well lit. And so let's go check out some of these houses and different things. And yeah, other than the fact that I guess I'll try to find, perhaps in the world, there's more information from and about Cthulhu. Alright, so it looks like maybe not a completely finished house over here. Does this go anywhere, or is this just for working on the roof? Let's make sure I don't take fall damage. I haven't played in like ultra hardcore mode in a while. I used to play UHC matches and things all the time. That's no longer the case, so I'm kind of out of practice with it, potentially. What type of farm do we have over here? It looks like more potatoes. I've got plenty of potatoes, so I'm not too worried about that. And then if I want to get into this observatory, as it were... Okay, we've got spruce over here. There's a different type of wood. I guess that shuts the door behind me? Yes. Lots of chests that seem to be empty. Here we go. Oh, redstone and TNT. Crazy. Lapis, some glowstones. Obviously people have been to the nether. Some other foods. We've got furnaces here. Okay, here we go. We've got some furnaces. Let's cook some potatoes. Anything in these furnace? Some smooth stone. And let's see. Smooth stone, I'm guessing, would go in one of these chests, perhaps. Not quite sure. I will put it in here for now. Try to preserve some semblance of organization. Interesting. There's a minecart, and then it has food on a minecart. And so I imagine this might go down to the cow pen that we saw earlier. Have to explore that in a bit. Okay, lots of furnaces in here. Some kind of rare loot kind of items that one would find in dungeons and different things. Ooh, hey. Block of diamond. That is pretty nice. We might make... I know we're not allowed to make, armor. There's gold in here, though. We can make gold armor, I believe. But we could make ourselves some diamond tools to get ourselves in better shape, it would appear. Obsidian. Oh, there's lots of cooked baked potatoes already in here. Okay. So we'll be able to use that for a food. Baked potatoes are a pretty decent food. Oh, and someone has made a map of the area. I see. And so these appear to be the heads that we just walked by. This almost appears to be kind of like mostly to the south, because I think where we are is kind of up here, if I'm understanding what's on this map. So it could be interesting to explore more of that. Plenty of coal. Oh, and tools and swords and different things. Okay. Perhaps here. Tenacious pick. Fortune 3. Efficiency 4. Unbreaking 3. Pretty nice. And a diamond pick with efficiency 1. Why don't I just use that for walking around right now? Water bucket could be super useful. Might just save my life at some point. I'll just throw some watermelon and the apple in here. Let's see, we got a diamond shovel as well. Go ahead and grab that. 2 water buckets is actually good. Oops, that is not the water bucket. And is there anything else important in here? An axe could be useful. Oh, there's even a diamond axe. All right. All right, well, we just kind of improved our situation a bit, just like that. And it looks like there's a second floor on this thing. All right, lots of cobble. Okay, that's where the smooth stone would go. if I wanted to keep some things organized. Let's try to do that. Looks like people have been reasonably good about the organization. And so rather than spoil that, let me get the smooth stone out of here and put it alongside the other smooth stone. All right, so we've got plenty of bricks for building available, it would appear. And then with respect to enchanting, a number of books. Interesting that there isn't lapis sitting in here. Oh, it's 4 and 1.7. Do you not need lapis to enchant? I think this has the old enchanting mechanics. It's been a while since I played 1.7, and so that'll be okay. And so people have been to the nether. So we have potions, although since we can't make health potions or regeneration potions, it isn't clear to me that potions will necessarily be all of that valuable. But it appears that there's a second floor to the observatory. And so let's check it out. Doesn't seem like it goes anywhere, but I guess the telescope would be right here, and so we'd be looking up at the sky. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's be very careful not to take fall damage as we climb back down the ladder. And let's see. I think since I'm going to be going back out into the world, and I'm going to go and review. I'm pretty sure it said we can't wear iron or diamond armor, but I think we could wear gold armor. Let me go replay my video and just check that I read that correctly before I make myself some gold armor and break the rules. So I'll be right back. All right, so I did just go double check, and indeed, gold armor, as far as I can understand it, would be allowed. And so I will take some of these blocks of gold and make some of that, because I think that will help keep us alive so that we might be able to survive long enough in order to be able to build a suitable memento to Cthulhu. And of course, I don't have any levels or anything, and so I can't do any enchanting right now, but apparently there's a mob farm that I could go and check out. I think it's turning sunset once again, so I managed to spend the daytime protected inside a house, and now at nighttime I'm about to go outside. But I guess that's how these things go. Oh, apparently we have a chicken farm with plenty of eggs over here. All right, I don't know that I necessarily need that right now. And spruce, so if we need spruce woods, we'll be able to harvest them from over here. And what is this? This appears to be... I don't know. I imagine someone might have just been like hiding for the night. I do not have blocks in my bar. And since staying alive is important, let's go back in here, since I know there happen to be so many blocks, and get like a stack of cobble or something like that. That'll be great. And torches. There was plenty of coal in one of these chests. I think it was this one. Yes, blocks of coal. All right, let's get a block of coal. Can I convert that into coal in my inventory? Yes. Oh my goodness. So much coal. I almost never make coal blocks, so I was unprepared for just how much coal I was about to get. All right, so we have some torches, and getting a little bit more wood wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me grab the wood from wherever that was. Looks like it's right over here. And then we'll go out and continue to explore. I think there's some more structures that I would like to explore. Okay, plenty of acacia wood, so I'll grab some of that. We'll eat a delicious baked potato. I don't really need that on my bar right now. And let's go maybe check out the mob farm if it seems like it'll be reasonably safe. And then I thought from talking to the Cthulhu in real life, he said that he left me some kind of surprise somewhere that I should be able to find. But I don't know a whole lot more than that. And I talked to him like a couple weeks ago. And so I am uncertain. Okay, we got skeletons and things out there, and if the skeletons see me and shoot me, that will be bad news. Are there any other places I can explore reasonably safely? We've looked kind of over here, so obviously that's the rocket ship mob farm, or I presume that is, based on what we read. Oh, and it's raining. All right. But I guess only in the river and not in the savannah or the desert that we have over here. Oh, and I hear a zombie somewhere. So let's be careful. All the zombies will come and get me. Maybe... Oh, crap! And there's my first heart of damage because the zombie did not take any knockback. Okay. Well, I got the achievement of being a monster hunter, but we're already down a heart. I've not played in ultra hardcore mode in so long. I think maybe what I should do is spend a little time hunkering down in the observatory where things seem safe and do a little bit more exploring throughout the day, because I would like to explore before I try to decide exactly what I'm going to build. And also, yeah, like I'm open to suggestions. Like, a lot of people have built, monuments and different types of things in this world. Building is not always my strong suit, but we have lots of materials available. And so I'm also open to kind of like people's opinions about different things that I could build and what I could contribute to this world. Cthulhu, is kind of a giant squid-like creature. And so obviously we could kill some squids and get some squid ink potentially as an item to inter in his monument is something that already sprang to mind, but maybe I could do something more grand. We've only got a tiny portion of a map here. I do enjoy kind of mapping. Ooh, I hear a zombie. Hopefully he's outside. And so I could work on trying to like fill out the map and see if more of the area has been explored. We could go to the Nether, although it seems like things like potions, and there were some blaze rods in there, have already been kind of gotten, and I'm not sure that we need a whole lot in the way of potions and things. But yeah, I'm kind of open to the idea if people have other suggestions of what would be cool for me to build in this world. It seems a little dark in here, and so I'm going to add some torches to this observatory to make sure that no monsters spawn inside here. Yeah, by all means, let me know. This is, I haven't done this, and again, I have not watched Cthulhu's playthrough, and so please don't give me any spoilers for anything he hid for me. Hopefully I will uncover them in due time, and actually there's a chest here. What is this? Some other things. Damage log. I see. Another one of our ancestors. Oh, Cthulhu 2. Baby zombie in the desert. Interesting. Golden baby in the caves. Death from above, egg zombie. Go out into the world to seek my fate. Interesting. Okay, so he accomplished what he wanted to do and then went out into the world. And read me. Okay. Perhaps this is what I was supposed to discover. Hey, Brian, welcome to Chain World. There's starter armor in this chest for you. Better gear is hidden elsewhere. Well, I kind of just made some better gear because I didn't notice this starter armor. Let's take a quick look. What enchants does it have on it? Just unbreaking protection. Okay. And you may find a monument in a familiar form in a form that's familiar to you. Look closely. Okay, interesting. The eye shows the way to the dungeon. Okay, so we need to apparently seek a monument in a familiar form, and the eye shows the way to the dungeon. All right. I have some ideas of what that might be like. This place is just about everything you need for your adventures. Explore, create, use whatever tactics you deem necessary, and leave your mark on the land. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Cthulhu 2. Thank you, Cthulhu. I guess I will have to prepare a book along these lines of my own for the next person, but hopefully not for a while. Hopefully we'll manage to stay alive and do some things that we want to do. I imagine I spent kind of a lot of time just kind of wandering around and explaining some things to myself. I didn't talk about who I am. I guess maybe I'll do that next episode for any people who are, coming from watching some of my previous ancestors like Cthulhu and don't know a whole lot about me. I actually meant to do that in this episode, and I think I kind of squandered my time because I got excited to go and see all the different things that are already here in this world. So I think I'll probably go ahead and cut off this first episode right here. By all means, leave me your feedback in terms of like things that you think might be interesting for me to do in this world, but I have a couple of my ideas on my own, and it appears that I have a little quest or two left by Cthulhu as well, and so those will definitely drive and motivate me moving forward. But yeah, I suppose I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more of Chain World, as well as more of Minecraft Exploration and Tactics Spacebarred, and more Minecraft Bingo. So, bye-bye. See you later.